What is bone meal? Bone meal, as the name implies, is a meal for plants that is made out of bone. So that's why it's called bone meal that plants need. And from the bone meal, you get phosphorus and a little bit of nitrogen. The nutrients, the macronutrients you get mostly from bone meal is phosphorus. And the NPK is usually less of nitrogen and more of phosphorus. You can see in your front, the nitrogen is 2, the phosphorus is 17, and the calcium is 0. But is it every plant that needs bone meal? No, not every plant. Your leafy vegetables don't need bone meal because bone meal is high in phosphorus. Phosphorus helps your plant or your trees to produce flowers, to help it to produce fruits. If you have a plant that produces flowers, roses, and other type of flowers, you need to feed your plant with more of phosphorus, because that is what will help it to produce flowers. Your pepper and tomatoes and strawberries, they produce flowers before producing fruits. So your tomatoes or pepper, your strawberries and other plants like that produces flowers, and from flowers they produce fruit. You have to give them more of phosphorus. If you give them more of nitrogen, they will grow big. They will grow a lot of leaves, less fruit. But if you give them bone meal, your plants will be happy because you are feeding them with the right food. That is the meal that they love. That is the meal that they enjoy, that they will produce fruit for you. If you give your tomatoes or pepper too much nitrogen, they will grow tall, grow leaves, but less fruit because they are not producing flowers. It's from the flowers you get fruit. Check your tomatoes, check your pepper, check your strawberries. They've got to produce flowers. The less flowers they produce, the less fruits that you get. But if you give them bone meal, they will be happy and you will be happy because they will give you fruits. Here are the bones that I'm using. Chicken bones. I bought some chicken wings, so I kept the bones so that I will use it to produce bone meal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this bone meal into the instant pot, and then I'm going to maybe cook it for 30 minutes or so, because this is cooked already but not as soft as I want it. So I'm going to pour the water and then turn on the instant pot. Okay. I think this water is enough. Let me add some water to the instant pot. All right. Use the meat. Okay, that's 40 seconds. All right, and we'll see it when it is cooked. Well, the bones are cooked. Look at that. The bones are just breaking. See that? It is soft. Look at it. Now the bones have been cooked, so now it's time to dehydrate it. But I do not have dehydrator, so I'm going to use oven to dehydrate the bones. So maybe for 1 hour or so. So we'll see how it looks at the end. Okay, it is 1 hour and the bones are dehydrated. The oven was on 350, and look at that. You see that? See it breaking? It's hot. So I'm going to let it cool and then blend it into powder. So the bones have cooled off, and I've broke them into some small sizes. So now I'm going to blend it. Then I'm going to crush it first. So let me use ice crush, and then that is so loud. All right, I still have some more in there, so let's So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to, so that is the blood, that is the bone meal. So all I have to do is to pour it into a container. Now if you are not going to use it immediately, you might want to pour it in the container and then leave it in the sun, let it dry very, very well. But if you're going to use it right away, you can start using it in your garden. Now if you have a more powerful blender, it will blend it into powder just like the commercial grade. So this is it. This is how you get your bone meal. Thank you for watching this video. Please like this video, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell that is next to the subscription button, and click on all, so that every time I upload a new video just like this one, you will be notified. Thank you. I appreciate you watching this video, and I will see you again in my next video. God bless you real good. Bye.